And welcome, everybody. We have here today myself, Lindsay, Uncle Masty, and George, and we are doing the SmashMaster Wrasslin rundown. So we are going to talk a little bit today about the matches that we are aware of that are going to happen this coming 17th. So, guys, how are we feeling about this one for Boujii's birthday bash, where he's basically taking everything over?
I want my Instagram back.
I know.
I don't like lock me out of the Instagram, and like that's my bread and butter, and I want it back. Yeah. And he's holding it hostage, and this is bullshit.
And I don't know what he's doing in the background, and I don't like that. So I'm a little pissed off at Boujii. So
he's also definitely taking a lot of credit for stuff he shouldn't be taking credit for.
Damn straight.
Say that.
I absolutely agree. So, Uncle Masty, who do we have upcoming on the 17th?
So, this show is kind of out of my hands. I don't like that. I don't like when things are out of my control, but I really need my Instagram back. Like, basically, if I don't give him his way for the stupid birthday show, he's selling it. You know, he's got a buyer lined up to buy it. I just want it back.
And none of us are the buyers, just so our audience is aware. It would be out of the 570 realm altogether.
Someone's trying to buy out SmashMaster Wrasslin. They can't have it. So you know what? If it costs me one flipping show where Boujii gets to get his jollies off by putting his name on everything and peeing all over stuff, then so be it. You know, it's a gamble. I'm willing to take that gamble to get my fucking Instagram back. It's just that simple. I'm not a complicated individual. I just want my Instagram.
Yes, you deserve your Instagram.
That certainly isn't too much to ask either, man. Just get the man's Instagram back.
Just give him my Instagram. Like I'm not asking for much, man. Like I feel like I've given Boujii enough, don't you guys? Like I've handed him every
stuff, and he's still taking. He's so fucking selfish right now.
Wow,
I don't care that it's your birthday, you're gonna be a dad, and it's right before Father's Day. Fuck off. This is your show.
You know what I got for my birthday? An ass kicking.
Yeah. Yes, fucking you did.
Hawthorne turned on me. I had face up in my face.
The Pantheon was all there.
And it was not a great birthday, thanks to Boujii and his cheerleaders.
And now this dickbag gets to go out there and have his own birthday party. You know, whatever. Just give me my damn Instagram back. So, as far as the rundown for the show, I can only give you what little bits and pieces he's decided to share with me. Yes. I do know that the response from the first show was pretty incredible.
It was great. The people were out, the fans were out, the superstars were having the time of their lives performing in front of everyone.
Damn straight. And we still have our fans. Our fans are still there for what they know. And the best part is, fuck Boujii. They're there for us. They're gonna drink with us when this show is over. They're not going to be having celebration shots with him. They're going to be having smash shots with us.
Boujii probably drinks Michelob Ultra anyway, but
out of the baby bottle.
Out of the baby bottle. But that show on the 20th, something that almost kind of slipped under the radar, but not under my radar. The Stink Tank, MIT, Jason Furious, and the pain in my ass, Luca Mancini. I saw what happened between them and Kairos and Riddick, and I saw what happened with them and Adina, and that shit wasn't kosher. So before Boujii hijacked my show, I was able to weasel in what I thought was going to be the main event, but apparently not. Boujii's got to get himself a main event.
Of course. Always, because he has no other way to get there.
Yeah, he's such a piece of shit. Anyway, it's the Stink Tank versus Killer Instinct and Adina Steel.
Right there,
I say Killer Steel. But I want to bring that up because number one, that match is badass. That could main event any card, anywhere, any place, anytime, and it's gonna co-main with whatever the hell Boujii's main event is. But George,
yeah.
What the hell, man? We were on that podcast together, the 570 podcast, and the NEPA scene. What's this shit about you back in not Adina Steel? You want to talk?
Listen, boss. Listen, and I say this with nothing but respect. But they're not the stink tank. They're the think tank. And what they went and put together, Luca Mancini, Mr. Intellectual Tavius MIT, and Jason Furious, that is really three superstars who I needed to see form a stable. I needed to see these guys put their noodles together. No one's gonna stop them. Not even the Moonlight Sun, Mike Skyros. Not even the complete wrestler, Jacoby Riddick. And I mean, listen, Smashmaster Queen, Adina Steele, but right here she's making the wrong move because the think tank, they're on their way up, man.
But come on, Adina Steele is already there, as seen on AEW. The other three haven't been. Where's the think tank?
Undeniable.
They're still here.
Undeniable. That's why I don't understand why she aligned herself with the high tension wrestling television champion Mike Skyros. Yeah, that's a cool title. But then the ultimate Jacoby Riddick. Like I just don't get it. I mean, why not jump in with Kitty Raff and Masty? Why not jump in with the Diamond City War Machines? These guys, Killer Instinct.
Why not? She could choose anybody and
whipping.
still win.
Adina Steele can walk into any party and be running that thing by the time. Hey, don't forget, back in September, it was her and me and Kitty Raff against Katie Arquette in the ring. You know, we're all in open tag relationships here. We're friends. You know.
If it was that team, I would be nervous for the think tank.
See, even Munson's mad. Munson just caught wind of what was going on. Yeah. Now he's pissed.
Munson agrees.
Oh boy,
he's like, think tank who? He's gonna piss all over them.
No.
George, didn't you pay attention to all the shit that Luca put me through? All the times he put kendo sticks across my ribs and across my back. You know, all the different little shithole towns I had to run through and beat his ass in.
The dog collar match, the everything, everything. Trust me, I've paid attention, and that's why he's got a sinister, devious mind, and that's what it takes to lead a team like the think tank into this battle with three studs. That's why I think they have the advantage.
Did he correct my boy Furious?
They have
we are low on good guys around here. You know, he corrupts my boy Furious. You know, it's getting lonely on these islands out here, man. It's getting lonely.
Well, just understand that they're the think tank. Nothing stinky about it.
But the only one who's thinking is Luca Mancini. The other two don't think. They do exactly what they're told. They're followers. They're not thinkers.
Lindsay, you got a big old spoon over there. Just
I do.
Speaking of started up, George, don't you have something going on here? What I hear about happened you and a friend of yours?
Gus the Savage hopped the firewall and got in, and you know he's been jabberjawing ever since we were on with NEPA scene and Rich Howells and them guys over there. John Fry, they do a great job. But when we were over there and he had his little comment, and I just thought I'd tell him, listen, shut up. Well, he took exception to that. And we've been going back and forth now. So then he gets to jump in the firewalls and talking some shit to me during the podcast. So now I told him, I was like, your ticket's there, front row, be there, sit down, shut your mouth, and enjoy the show. And then maybe when he grows up, he could be, considered a SmashMaster personality. But right now, just sit down, shut up, and enjoy the show, Gus. And he doesn't like that.
George, on this night of headaches that I got coming, I don't got to worry about nothing from you and this clown, do I? I don't got to watch you guys, do I?
I don't think we have to worry about George.
Yeah.
I think it's Gus because he's kind of on that same wavelength there with Boujii and trying to take shit over that doesn't belong to him.
Right.
So we might have to keep an extra eye out on that fucker.
Respectful, and I just really and I also I definitely think that he knows to not act up. He knows he doesn't want his ass kicked. He's almost.
Well, I don't got to go into details, but you know that ain't nobody got better security than Uncle Masty's got security. So make sure these kids all stay where they belong.
And I made him aware of that. I said, you're coming into our house.
Yeah.
Don't act stupid because it'll get fucked up real fast.
Don't act stupid.
So let's keep going on this card because I got through one match and I was rambled on a bit, but this is a good one from what I know. I do know that of course the Pantheon are going to be there. I know that that Boujii will be there. Still waiting to see if he picks this fight with Ricky Price or not. They've been going back and forth online. Ricky's relentless.
Yeah, he's being quite ballsy with this match. He is 0 wins here with Smash. Yeah, he's got some wins outside of us, but coming in and picking a fight with Boujii, that's pretty big for wanting to stay on our roster.
You know, he's got balls.
The kid needs a win.
He does.
He needs a Smash win, but geez, this Jay Boujii takeover, man. I don't know, man. I don't know if he wants that big of a fish, man. I don't know.
And how can he compare himself to the Pantheon? There's one of him and a whole group that are going to be there for protection. Who's going to jump in and protect Ricky Price?
I don't know. I think Ricky might be biting off more than he can chew, but we'll see if Boujii even takes the fight. Boujii keeps trying to tell me to open my wallet up, and last time I did that, you know, Moss flew out, so... we'll see what Boujii decides he wants to do for a main event, but you know,
you don't need to open your wallet. That's his birthday gift by us letting him come into that ring. If he takes that match, that's a gift for him from us.
If I were Boujii, I'd look at it as an easy win. I mean, this kid clearly is outside of his, you know, his comfort zone, but
damn straight.
You know, maybe Boujii's just scared of that because, you know, Ricky did make a point. You know, he said that all of Ricky's wins, and I went back and I watched, all of them were kind of, they're a little fucky, you know, like he was a last minute replacement in that first scramble. Yeah. And AJ Evers happened to him, right? So he got a kind of a fucky finish there. You know, he did on the second show in August, he wrestled Jay Boujii's a little sidekick, his little servant, Jay Outcast, who I think he lost him in the divorce with the takeover, but that's a whole mess. But that was the little fucking in there too, because Boujii got involved and Boujii cost him that match.
Yeah.
Let's see, what did we do with the third show? That's right. It was supposed to be him and MJ Stacks against the Associates. But we had a last minute jumble up, and instead he got old Uncle Masty and Skylar Kincaid, you know, and he had no idea who was coming out that curtain until we walked out. So, you know, he wasn't.
And
quite
if you're
ready
not prepared, you have no chance with the two of you.
No, that was not a chance. That was an ass whipping.
And I'll be honest, me and Skylar were out back. We were booting a little bit of moonshine. You know, we were getting good and sauced up. So like we were rip roaring ready to go. I think I could have probably started a motorcycle, you know, just spitting fire. You know, and then he was scared of the whole, you know, Halloween thing. Ricky's a little weird around spooky season. He got his ass kicked by MIT, who pulled his tights on Christmas. On the birthday show, something happened. That nefarious dickbag Dr. Ethan Wild. There, yeah, you know.
Yep.
And then his match with Riley, you know, double head kick. They were both out cold. She just kind of
could have gone either way.
So I mean, like if you look at all the Rickies, and there's quite a few of them.
Yeah.
He doesn't look as bad as he does on paper. But then look at Boujii's wins. Every single one of them. Dirty.
And never alone. He can't do anything by himself.
Never. Either with Shayla or Face or Hawthorne.
Yeah.
Rocket. Always one of them little turd stains is floating around.
Yeah. Even his baby now. He's not even born yet and he's already fighting dirty.
That was technically that was a 3-on-2, but I mean, you know, who's counting?
Yeah.
That was Face, and you know, you could have put an army in there with that guy, and luck for the army.
Face is one tough ass dude,
speaking of Face, you know, we know Face and Hawthorne are going to be there. Boujii hasn't said what they're going to do. We know that the announcement that Grimm was going to be there from GTS. That's exciting. Of course, Boujii had to go out there and clout chase and pull Grimm in. No idea what's going on with that. We've got the
Grimm's a
Goon.
good guy. I don't think Grimm's gonna.
is.
I don't think Grimm's gonna buy into Boujii's bullshit. I think Grimm's gonna be there on the good. To be honest,
I'm
you never
interested
know.
to
You
see
never
what
know.
Grimm's up to because Grimm's a character. Grimm's
Yeah,
a
that's what I'm
character,
saying.
you know.
He is.
But I like this little flash of good guy Grimm that we've seen lately. I mean, honestly, I need all the friends I can get, and Grimm's been a pretty good friend to SmashMaster Wrasslin lately. So, it'll be nice to have a friend in the mix because surely the Goons are no friends of mine at all.
No, and he did just release that the Goons are coming in his video at his brother's birthday party, which I didn't feel was necessary for us to watch.
Everything Bouji.
Of course.
Dust and Killian and what's that other one? Nelly, Smelly Nelly, Killy Bean McScurfy and Big Crust are all gonna be in house, and that's never good, So now not only do I got to keep my eyeballs on Boujii and those buttholes, but now I got the Goons running around. I got to make sure that Grimm's behaving. I got the behaved Grimm. Ricky Price sitting on his own, my head's spinning around. I got to worry about George and Gus running around, and if that ain't, if that's not bad enough, Boujii said he's got something special for the match. I don't know with who yet, but he said he's got something special for me. And God,
hopefully we find out before the 17th, so we can prepare.
I'd like to know, but you know what? I'm in it to win it. He can pull any gutter punk out of whatever crusty back alley he can find and send them on over. I'll give them a bus ride to Tater City and kick their ass down the road.
Fuck yes.
Speaking of headaches, I heard AJ Evers is going to be in town, and you know what that means?
Oh boy.
Fucking Scrambler.
Can he do anything else? At
this point, he said he wants to cash in one of his wins. He still has 2 somehow. So, I got to dig some guy up. I got to figure out, if I can weasel some of my people on. I know Boujii's circling, his people, but, I'm going to try to weasel some people in there. I do know in-house is going to be the Electric City Mayhem. A couple young guys that I've been pretty excited about lately. They were on your show the other day. Zach Zander and Squid Sterling.
Yes.
And they're bringing with them a mentor. They found a musically inclined mentor to kind of give them some pointers and lead them on the way. Kind of I don't know if you want to say he's like a front man, but he's more like a producer or, like I said, a mentor. But they're going to be bringing Vinny Lee Glamrock back to SmashMaster Wrasslin.
Oh, that's fabulous.
All right, Vinny Lee.
Yes.
So we'll see those gentlemen floating around in there. From H2O Training Center, one of Matt Tremont's kids, Duncan Aleem, will be making his debut at SmashMaster Wrasslin. We'll see the return of Damon Dante.
Very cool.
Yes.
Another Scranton
Tortured
local.
That guy.
He's a cool little dude. It's good to see him back in the mix.
I agree. He is fun to watch.
He's fun.
He's a wild one. So, there's a lot of crazy names on this show that even not knowing what they're going to be lined up doing is enough to make
the beauty. Like a lot of these guys show up, whether they have a match or not, but they show up to be a part of the SmashMaster experience, and that's what I love. That's what these people got to come out and see, the SmashMaster experience. These guys, they're not even on the card, yet they're helping, they're engaging, they're being part of the show by just being there, and that's what these people need to know. It's so much fun, and it's such a great experience. And that's why I love all of these professional wrestlers. All of these entertainers, they all want to be a part of SmashMaster, and that's what I love, man.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. And you know, again, that list of names is pretty wild. It's pretty out of control. I'm going to need some help, you know, and
definitely.
It's going to be more than one man can handle, especially when, you know, Boujii's walking. You know, God only knows what he's going to change on the fly. You know how wrestling cards subject to change. Last show, him and Face were supposed to be barred from the building. They still found a way to weasel in and kick the living face off of me. So you never know what's going to happen. But because of that, I had to call in a favor. Our commissioner, Gavin, he's 8. We're going to be at a bar. Now, it is a family restaurant. You know, it is an all-ages event, but it's probably not the most appropriate for your young school-aged children. Things get a little wild. Now, hey, I'm not going to tell you how to parent your kids, and more, you know, they're not in free, so by all means, buy a ticket, bring them in. But Gavin is going to put aside his duties as commissioner for the night. Now, I saw Jay Boujii, while he was out there clout chasing, announced that the editor-in-chief of Pro Wrestling Illustrated, Kevin McIlvaine, is going to be in-house for the night.
What?
Yes. I thought that was pretty incredible. See, it's PWI 500 evaluation season, and the editor-in-chief is going to be at SmashMaster Wrasslin evaluating.
Huge for us.
That's
huge.
That's exciting. Right?
That's pretty cool.
Deserved, well deserved for what you have brought to this area.
And you know what? It's for the kids it's for all y'all that wrestle here. It's for the people that come watch the shows. That's what it's for. But this guy, not only is it cool, he's going to be there, but since he's a journalist, I know he's got journalistic integrity. And he can call things down the middle. He's someone that counted on to secure the sanctity of professional wrestling.
Nice. Yeah.
So for the night, he will not be the editor-in-chief. He will be the SmashMaster commissioner-in-chief. And he's going to have my back, making sure everybody toes the line. So you want to know why I'm letting Boujii do this show? Because I still got him under my thumb.
Always.
Behave yourself, young man. Santa Claus is watching you.
Always. Whether you're sleeping or awake, motherfucker, be prepared.
Lindsay, you are on tonight. Wow. You are passionately speaking, and I love
what can I say? I am fucking excited for this show. We may not have the reins, but I think we're still gonna fucking make this happen and make this an epic Smash show, like always.
So, Lindsay, let me ask you. You always ask questions, and I know you're fresh into this, but I'm already gonna try to take this over on you.
Do it.
What shit SmashMaster Wrasslin does Lindsay want to see the most?
For the future of Smash or for the next event?
Both. Next event and the future. Not that we know a lot about the next event.
We don't. But I mean, like, from what we know, I do want to see Adina Steele kick ass, because what she went through, not easy. She came back from something major, came back quick. So I always want to see my girl kick some ass. But I did have this light bulb fire moment thought the other day. Everybody has been doing their part and sharing positive words about Adina Steele being on AEW in her dark match. But when I saw this one particular person post, I was like, holy shit, a match between these two be fire. It would be Riley Crow versus Adina Steele. They may or may not have heat.
Damn.
But that's something that I want to see. I think they would blow that ring up and make it epic.
I think that's one that we can all agree that needs to happen. In fact, I believe it's already happened, but that was a different Adina Steele, and that was definitely 100%. A different Riley Crow.
Yeah, we have seen Riley Crow grow so much over this past year. And then we've seen Adina come back from this crazy, tragic spot that was nobody's fault, just a freak accident, and come back a complete different monster in that ring. So these two together, I think, would blow people's minds right now with where they are.
Oh, yeah.
I think, it's undeniable that as far as professional wrestling in the 570, that Adina Steele is the queen of this shit. However, there's a couple young ladies that are really starting to make some noise, make some waves. But I think the only one that stands a chance at chasing Adina Steele would be Riley Crow. And
strangest bird.
I'm telling you, man, that's my strange little bird right there. And then those are two of my favorite wrestlers, not just female wrestlers, because y'all know I feel about that shit. Those are two of my favorite wrestlers at Smash. Those are two people that I care about very deeply. When they finally collide, just throw money in the ring.
And I could feel it already. I have those goosebumps, or in George's case, the Greek bumps.
Hey,
just thinking about it, and I get the hot tears in my eyes of excitement. Man, that would be epic.
Yeah, that would be a show stealer for sure. I mean, both have such a strong style, both hit hard, both hit furiously. That would be a match that I'm dying to see. Just being a fan, I want to see that match. As being a Smash Master, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to see. I don't know if I see a locker room divided on this one.
No, and that's exactly what would happen. We would all, in some way, be divided, but yet it would bring us together as well, because we want to see both of them do really well. Exactly.
So, same question about what we know. I mean, I guess really we only know that there's a scrambler and there's that 6-man tag match, 6-person tag match. So I can't really say, what match do you guys want to see on this next show? But let me ask, if the match were to happen, who would you have, Boujii or Ricky?
I really want Ricky to win, but I know how dirty of a fighter Boujii is. And unless we can keep his people and the Pantheon outside of that ring, I don't think Ricky can come away with that win, unfortunately.
Georgie, what do you think? Boujii or Ricky?
Plain and simple. Just the fact that the Pantheon is going to be in the house, he'd be dead in the waters. I mean, I would love to see the kid get his first win against a polarizing superstar like Jay Boujii, but not this time, not this one.
And I know one-on-one, he could do it. He could pull it out.
Yeah. But if there's no Pantheon, if it's just Ricky looking across the ring and Boujii's looking across the ring and that's it, I would love to say Ricky Price. But as far as this goes, the Boujii takeover right now, Ricky wouldn't stand a snowball's chance in hell.
Yeah. What about you, Uncle Masty? What do you feel about that one if it were to happen?
Y'all know Ricky's, Ricky, Riley, Stacks, they're my kids, right? But Ricky ain't ready for Boujii. I love Ricky, and I think he's going to do great things. I think Ricky might be one of the biggest stars out of all of us, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. But he ain't ready for Jay Boujii. Jay Boujii is a different animal. He don't play the kids game. Ricky's already shown us that he can beat the other kids at the kids game. That's why everywhere he goes, he's successful. That's why if you look at his trophy case, it's just as full as Jay Boujii's right now.
Absolutely.
It's time to sit at the adults table. He ain't ready to carve the turkey. Like he's here.
He can set up the napkins, but he can't lead.
Yeah, he can sit. He can sit at the table, but he ain't serving. And I think give him a little bit of time, and he might get there. But Ricky, if you were looking for your first win, I don't think Boujii's the tree you want to bark up.
Yeah.
You know,
And
if you
how
wanted
many
to
more
pick with some of the
chances?
Pantheon, I don't even know if
Yeah.
you'd want to pick a fight with Hawthorne. You know, that's a rough one. Trust me.
Oh.
That is a rough one. That is a very rough one. It takes a strong individual to come out with the win, and you know that firsthand. It
You
has
know,
not been easy for you to come out with this win.
that's what makes the
And
Pantheon so dangerous is that there's not a
exactly.
weak link in that chain. Trust me, I've run into every single one of them. There's not a
Yeah.
weak link in the bunch, you know, so you got
No.
to be smart. Ricky, I love you, brother, but you're not smart. This is not a fight you want, but if you're going to have it, I'm all for watching it. 100%. Kick the shit out of him.
Fuck yes. I agree. I absolutely agree. That would be fun for us to watch, especially if we were just fans. If we came in as fans and didn't have the love and the passion that we do for him, it'd be totally different. I'd be like, hell yeah, all the way. But
And
how
no
many
one's
more
going to be
chances
louder out
keep
there than I
losing?
will be, I promise you.
Hell
If
yeah.
if this fight goes down, there's nobody going to be cheering more for Ricky than I am. But I don't think
I
he's going to.
absolutely agree. Yeah. I think if he does get that opportunity, he's going to get knocked down. He's going to need some support, and he's going to need to build himself back up. And who is he going to want to call out after that?
And do I let him?
Exactly.
Yeah.
We've had this conversation. Do I, you know, if
Yeah.
he's shooting his shot at Boujii and he ends up 0-7, 0-7,
Yeah.
do I let him make another call out or do I push him back to
Exactly.
dark matches, you know, to pre-shows until he's ready, you know?
Until he can prove himself.
So, you know, that's what we got to tackle with right now. And I'm just, you know, Ricky, this is just not a smart call, kid, you know. But, you know, the toothpaste is out of the tube, so
it is
it's out of my hands. I ain't in charge no more.
Nope. Absolutely not. And he made his shot.
You know,
the ball is now
the kind
Boujie's
of guy
court.
that he might want to take this match just because he knows he'll probably with his boys. He knows he's gonna whip his ass, so he's gonna whip them all over the ring and just for his own ego take this match. I bet, you know, because he knows he's probably just gonna have his goons outside, so he's not gonna worry about nothing, and Ricky's gonna get nervous. And I mean that's just the way I could picture Boujii wanting this to go down like.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't see Boujii picking a fight with either of the War Machines. He's not that.
Nope.
You know, I don't see Boujii fight with one. He's really not that stupid. Although, hey Boujii, if you don't want to fight with Ricky, brother, I'm right here. I will punch you in the face. You know, Boujii ain't gonna fight Killian. He ain't gonna fight Nelly. He ain't gonna fight Big Dust. You know, he's not gonna fight.
He's not calling out George and J.S. Michaels either.
Nah, he sure ain't.
He saw what could happen real quick with that.
You know, so you know, I start looking at this list of people on this guest list, and I just start wondering, like, you know, what's he gonna pull out, or does he have something I don't know? And there's only one way to find out, folks, and that's on June 17th. Doors open at 5. George, what time do doors open?
Doors open at 5.
5. Let there be no confusion. Doors don't open till 5, folks.
Yes, and if it's a few minutes late, it's not on us. It's the staff getting ready for you.
We are going to jam that place out. We've got the editor from PWI going to be in house. We got a star-studded lineup. Boujii's in charge. I have no idea what's going on. This is something like you ain't ever seen, and it's going to be wild. And you know what? So what if it's everything Boujii? It's still a SmashMaster party, and a SmashMaster party.
Yes, because we will eat with you. We will drink with you. We will have conversations. You want to take pictures? We're all about it. We'll take pictures with you. You want to tell us what you thought about the show? Bring it on. We're here for you.
Merch.
Yes, beer koozies.
We also have the SmashMaster 5-7 over everyone koozies will be available. They'll be first come, first serve, $5 a pop, black, red, green, and blue. Not available anywhere until June 17th. So limited supplies. Only got so many of them. Once they're gone, they're gone. But come get them. 5-7 over everyone. Keep your beer cold all summer long. Boujii, give me my fucking Instagram back, you dick.
How about you, George?
Savage. Watch your fucking mouth. Just sit down and be quiet.
Yes. And then Uncle Masty, make sure you bring your chains, because if we have to tie him down to that fucking chair, we're gonna tie his ass down to that fucking chair.